Oh, hi. You might be wondering what I'm doing. Maybe you're suffering with a head cold and you have those awful symptoms, runny nose, stuffy nose, that really annoying itchy cough, and lots of mucus, body aches. And I want to talk about what can you do to help ease some of those symptoms. Maybe you've tried some over-the-counter products and maybe they've worked by just drying you up, and then all of a sudden you can't open your mouth. Now your throat's really dry, your mucus is dry, but it's better than a runny nose. I have to say that is the ultimate worst symptom that I hate the most. And luckily today, I'm free from all of those symptoms. I'm okay, but I want to help you feel better naturally. And I want to share some of the things that I do whenever I encounter some of these common cold symptoms, the runny nose and it just drips and drips, or you just can't breathe, your nose is all stuffed up. So one of the things that I find that works really well is to take a bowl of nice steamy water. Of course, make sure that it's not scalding hot. If you spill it on yourself, the last thing you want to do is have a 3rd-degree burn. So nice steamy water, and put a drop or two of some eucalyptus oil or some other effervescent type of oil, like a peppermint. And effervescent means that it really will make your eyes water, right? So when your eyes are watering and then your nose starts dripping, your sinuses are opening up, and it's opening up your airways, and then you're breathing in that essential oil and the water steam. So you want to loosen the mucus. You want to keep it flowing and prevent it from getting so thick and sticky. And that's where the steam can really help. And if you're in a pinch and you don't have a lot of time, you can always make yourself a mug of the steamy water and put a drop or two, and then just breathe in that steam and let the steam, hit your face. And I use the towel over my head to, just keep it all inside. And then if you have to breathe, you just can open up and breathe for a few seconds, and do this for, 5 minutes or as long as you can stand. And the essential oils here that I use are doTERRA, but you can use any brand that you like as long as they are 100% pure essential oils. And many of these are common oils. And another nice trick that I like to use is to rub them around my ears. So you can't forget the ears, and the ears often get plugged, and the eustachian tubes are connected, of course, to the nasal cavity and the sinuses. So we don't want to forget about, ear, nose, and throat, right? So take a lemon essential oil, and you want to put a few drops in your fingers and then rub it all around your whole ear, behind your ear, and down your throat. And then you would layer that next with like your peppermint essential oil, a few drops on your fingers around the ear and down behind the ear, the whole side of the neck. And then next you would take a lavender, put that on your ear, around and down the whole side of your neck. And then the next one would be tea tree oil, which I have right here, and put that on and around and down the neck. Do both sides. And you can put a few drops on your upper brow, or maybe a little around your nose or your upper lip. But again, these may be very effervescent for you, so it will make your eyes water if you're getting peppermint, around your eyes. But make sure you don't get them in your eye whatsoever. It will really, really burn. And the only thing to do then is to take like your vegetable oil or your fractionated coconut oil on a tissue and just, keep rubbing until that goes away. But don't add water, it'll just burn even more. But keep it away from your eyes. And that will really help to open up the congestion and make you feel a lot better. And you can add some acupressure. So I have some great acupressure points that I want to share with you today. Let's just move this a little bit out of the way so that you can see what I'm going to do. So taking your fingers or some kind of tool like I have, this is just a really easy way to do a pressure point. So on your thumb, the corner of your nail, what you want to do is right at the corner here on the inside, here's your thenar eminence, the fatty part of your thumb. So on the inside, corner nail, pinch with your fingernail, just give it a good pinch until it really hurts like a pinch. And then you want to do the same thing with the index finger, corner of the nail, and you would do both sides, okay? Because the fingertips have a lot of nerve endings and you can really feel the little pinch, and those are acupuncture points on what we would call the lung and large intestine meridian. That's large intestine number 1, and this is lung 11. And then after you pinch, you can do some acupressure massage. So definitely starting on the lung meridian, it's just below your shoulder. So you can use a tool if you want, or your fingers, and 1-2 inches below, you're gonna feel maybe some tender spots, and just do some nice circles, circular rotations. There is lung 1, and then lung 2 is right underneath the shoulder. I would do each spot 30 seconds to a minute and do both sides, but then also tapping the chest. And the next one is kidney 27, right on the end of your clavicle here on the inside. Do some little rotations, 30 seconds to a minute, and tap. You can tap your upper back. Also, tapping will help loosen mucus if it has gone into your chest. And that's part of the whole point here, is to help the symptoms from becoming worse, from worsening, from getting deeper, becoming more of a respiratory infection instead of an upper respiratory tract infection like a common cold or a sinus infection. You want to help prevent that, because once you have symptoms, let's face it, they're not going to just magically go away with whatever over-the-counter or natural remedies you're trying. You want to just ease the symptoms and prevent them from worsening. So again, tips of the fingers, index and thumb, the chest here and here, few points, and then we're going to do a couple just right around the nose. So the high point, here's your nasolabial groove, your nose right here, and you can do circles and do them at the same time. And if your nose is dry or stuffed up, it will help bring mucus and moisten your nose, but also it will open those passageways. And then right at the end of the nose, right here, again, do these 30 seconds. A minute is best if you can do a minute. And then the next one is on your cheek. Here's your eye, your pupil, and you will feel it's level with your nose. You will feel a little indentation, and this is helping your sinuses. So you want to, again, I do them together at the same time, circles, and then go right above your eyebrow, level with your pupils. Again, a minute. And I'm just doing the circles like that. Middle of your eyebrows, right here. And then right above the center, right in the hairline. This helps open the nose as well, and this is on what we call the dew channel, D-U. The dew channel divides your body in half along the spine, and it comes all the way up and around the head, and it ends underneath the lip and right here on the philtrum. So this is a dew channel. And I have a tool here that has a little pressure point on one end, and it's a little gua sha. Gua sha is skin scraping. It's gua sha just sounds a little nicer. So to keep the mucus moving and to keep it thin and to relieve some of the pressure, if you're starting to feel any sinus pressure, you can gently take a gua sha tool if you have a little oil or lotion on your skin and just gently rub going out this way above the eyebrow. And now once your skin is slightly pink, you've done enough. You don't need to make any marks on your face, but just a little flushing as well is good enough. And then you can go around the eye underneath and flush out to the outer side, under the eyelid, the outside. Take your nose, I'm going alongside the nose and down around the mouth and down this way. You see that? That way, you know, of course we would do the other side, around the mouth, that way, under the chin, because we are keeping that lymph flowing, right? That boosts your immune system. Do the other side, and when you do that, then you want to go down and around here. And that's what we did with the ear. We went down and around and down the neck muscle all the way to your throat right here, okay? Last, I'm going to talk about a tea. And if you have a local acupuncturist that you know, you can probably pick some of these herbal remedies up from them. This one is called Guizhi Jia Gugentong. So basically it's a cinnamon tea with poiria. And it has gugun, cinnamon, white peony, ginger root, and red jujube fruit, and licorice. So this is a 1,000-year-old remedy here from Chinese medicine, acupuncture medicine. And this is Song-Erzi xanthium formula. And this helps open the sinuses. And it has magnolia, mint, and Chai Yu, Folium Commensa, and Radix Angelica Bajur. So these herbs help open up when you're really congested and sinus congestion, and you can even mix them together, and they would give you a little measuring spoon. You would take a few, stir it in there, but I will remind you that you probably have a lot of things already in your kitchen that you can use and put together right away, like cinnamon and ginger, and even scallions or green onions. You can make a tea slicing up those scallions, the ginger, and add some raw honey that's organic, and that will help ease the sore, dry throat is when I would use the honey. Definitely add those to your tea, and hopefully you will feel much better and recover quickly. So I'm Dr. Michele Arnold from Acupuncture Center here in Poway, California. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more healthy tips that you can use in your own home. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next lesson.